that gave me a chance to make good rides.
My goal was to see the shoulder out of the pen, and then I was going to go do my job.
Amazing time to be here, and thank the Lord for a good night.
I got an opportunity to rope for the very first million in rodeo a few years ago, and that thing was electric right out of there. I mean, she was a handful.
I knew I had a good steer, and I had to take a chance at the barrier. And
I had a great calf. Knew I needed to hit the barrier.
It was amazing. He came in here, he did amazing, and I just gave the glory to God.
Listen, was really fun. Another bull to the left. That's my, the best one.
Arlington, Texas, Globe Life Arena for $2 million. Welcome to Beyond the Chutes, as presented by Parasite System. A week ago, we were in Lexington, Kentucky at the All-Tech Arena at the Kentucky Horse Park. We were there for the American Eastern Regional Qualifier. Now, the top 5 in each event from that qualifier move on to Arlington, Texas, to the Globe Life Field and a shot at $2 million. Before we ever went over there, Stan Cromlish rolled into town. And as he called it, mooch-docked at the house. Stan's the author of the Rolling Smooth RV book series, the host of the Wandering Gypsy RV Life podcast, and a full-time on-the-road, living every day in his motorhome. And he brought cameras, editing, and a whole different level of production with him. And I'll tell you, he was teaching me as we went, cameras, setup, workflow, how all of it fit together on video, because that part was new for me. And by Saturday morning, he had already turned around Friday night's interviews and sent them back. It was a lot. Good stuff, but definitely was using up my bandwidth. Let's keep doing it.
I've noticed if people want to talk to you, it's because you got paid something, so that's good.
That's exactly right. Hey, we are here tonight, and I tell you what, for the second night in a row in the All-Tech Arena, I get to talk to the two-time American Rodeo Champion, Mr. Tilden Hooper. Man, I'm telling you what, 85.25 points. Backed that up last night, 2 nights in a row, 2 belt buckles. What a way to go.
Yeah, man, really thankful to draw 2 really nice horses. I mean, they were both horses that gave me a chance to make good rides and show off a little bit. That one got slowed up there at the end. I really got to kind of turn my toes out and style out a little bit, and it's fun when it's fun, that's for sure.
It sure looked fun. He was giving you everything, and you styled him up. So last night you said you were 5 rides away from $2 million. How many is it now?
They don't have the best math there in East Texas, but I think it's about 3.
3 rides to $2 million.
Yeah.
Arlington, Texas. What's the game plan in the next, 5 weeks?
Just get ready. I got a bunch of rodeos in between now and then, and maybe in Oklahoma City next weekend, may go to Las Vegas. I mean, these regional tournament finals things like they have out here, they pay good enough. They're great rodeos, and if I get the right horses, I'm going to go try to win 20,000 more.
Why not? Why not? Stay sharp, put some money in your pocket, get honed up. You know what? I'm tempted to go down to Arlington so I can interview you some more times.
Hey, I wish you would come down there. It seems like we kind of got a good deal going.
I think we do, Tilden. And as he gets ready to go down to Globe Life Field down in Arlington, Texas, $2 million on the line. Yeah. I was driving to Lexington Friday morning, just kind of sorting through all of that, and that's when Sam called, and we discussed what we were wanting to accomplish on Friday, long-form interviews, what we might do on Saturday, and he said, I want you on the arena floor, interviewing the winners right after the ride, and I got to be honest, I didn't jump at that. It kind of overwhelmed me. I told him I'd think about it. Because there's no script down there. There's no retakes. There's no reset. There's only one shot. And whatever happens, that's what you keep. Backing up a little bit, before we got there, about 3 weeks before, we applied for media credentials. And Jay Lee with the American Rodeo, she was outstanding. She was managing the press corps. She said to me on our first conversation, who do you want to interview? We'll get them for you. And I said out loud, I want the winners. She said, we can do that Saturday night. And I said, that's great, but can I do Friday too? Because I knew I was going to need the practice And I actually told her that. And a thought came up in the middle of it all. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. And at this moment, the stake was in the ground. I was committed to doing live interviews. Saturday night, it is the final round. We have the final round winner in our Cowgirl Breakaway roping. 2-second flat, Emery Edwards out of Stephenville, Texas. Emery, what a job.
Thank you.
And break it down for us. Talk about the run.
So my goal was to see the shoulder out of the pin, and then I was going to go do my job, and my horse left a little early, but I just pulled hoping for the best, and I made my run and looked back until I was out.
16 years of age, it's your first time qualifying. What's that feel like?
It's super exciting. I'm just so grateful.
Talk about your horse.
My horse is, he was trained by my dad, and he was gifted to me by our good friends, the Turners, so he's such a blessing to me, and he's a big part of my success.
Can you believe you're headed to Arlington, Texas? $2 million. You can almost sleep in your bed at night.
I know. I've worked so hard for this. I'm so grateful.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, the American Rodeo, there's a whole operation behind it. Jenna, also with the American Rodeo, part of the PR team. She was back there behind the chutes, coordinating, always moving, lining things up, getting winners where they need to be. Jay Lee was on our side, managing the media side. Jenna was managing the flow, and Stan, he was out there filming the runs and the rides, capturing everything as it happened, and it moved fast. And if you weren't ready when your moment came, it was gone. All right, it is Saturday night, All-Tech Arena. I'm standing, look at me, a sandwich piece right here between two champion Cowboys. On my right here is Mr. Luke Brown. He's from South Carolina. Luke, what a run here tonight.
Yeah, it's an amazing place, amazing time to be here, and thank the Lord for a good night.
Absolutely, and Buddy Hawkins, Texas Cowboy, world champion Cowboy. What do you think about this? You guys are advancing towards that $2 million.
Well, I'm pretty excited about this arena. I came here about a decade ago with a good friend of mine, Terry Crow, and we ended up winning an IPRA event here. Got to make a victory lap, and Terry was really wild about it, so I was kind of hoping that Luke could have a chance for that. But, yeah, really honored to be out here. This was a good event. A little bit out of the way. We got to be in Logandale, Nevada tomorrow, and this wasn't on the way from Texas. But really grateful to have this opportunity and be going for the big money in a month.
Absolutely. And you talk about the IPRA. Good for you. Both of you guys came up to the IPRA, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. You are representing here. Guys, I got to tell you, next stop, Globe Life Arena, Arlington, Texas, $2 million. Our team roping champions, 2026, the American Rodeo Qualifier.
Yeah, that would be, I mean, it's a bucket list dream come true to ever win $1 million, just to have a chance to say you had a chance one time in your life to do it. It's going to be exciting.
Can you imagine $2 million?
Yeah, I got an opportunity to rope for the very first million in rodeo a few years ago, and I actually saw a highlight reel the other day. Cal Markham and I come close. We missed the cut by 1/100th of a second in 2014. And then since then, I've had the opportunity to rope several times, either for the million or the 100,000. But this is the closest we've ever been to 2 million. So this is real exciting.
This is exciting. Does it change? Is there more pressure when you're back in the box, running and gunning for $1 million or $2 million?
You know, honestly, I think the competition takes the pressure out of it. You know, if you get to run the very last one like Corey Kidd and Carson did tonight, there is a little more pressure because all of a sudden they realize they just need a clean run. But to start off with for us tonight, yes, there's pressure, but it's mostly anticipation and excitement about doing what we prepared for. So it was a pretty relaxed run. Get over there for $2 million, and you know you're roping against these guys and the top 5 from last year. You know they're going to rope good, so you just make the best run you can, and you hope it's your day.
3 runs to go. What's the game plan?
Same as always, just be ready when you get there and try not to go brain dead.
Oh, absolutely. So the American Rodeo Finals, they are on their way to Arlington, Texas. $2 million on the line. We're going to be cheering them on. And that video piece, that was a challenge for me. I had kept our show in the audio lane for a long, long time, very intentionally, because video adds everything. Gear, setup, retakes, storage, editing, more and more time, all of it. But if we're going to grow the show, we have to step into video. And this was our first real movement into that. Right, it is Saturday Night Live. We are here in the All-Tech Arena. It is the American Rodeo Eastern Qualifier champion saddle bronc rider, 87.75 points. It's rider Sanford, Sulphur, Louisiana. Dude, what a ride. Talk about that horse.
Oh man, that thing was electric right out of there. I mean, she was a handful, kind of a little touch and go there, and then ironed out real nice, and it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Did you know anything about the horse?
Oh yeah, I mean, we all get on these horses all year long, so talked to a couple of friends of mine, figure out how much rein to give her, kind of what to expect. But sometimes, I mean, they're wild animals. You can only plan so much.
Did the average work? I mean, did your length of the rein work?
Everything was just right.
Absolutely. Snapping to that front end. I understand you used to do a little roping, and when you were a junior in high school, you decided to try a little bronc riding.
Yeah, had some friends of mine that did it, and it looked real fun, so had my crack at it and ended up hanging up my ropes, and off we went.
Man, I'll say off you went. Dude, you're headed to Arlington. Any shout-outs to anybody you want to give?
Yeah, Warrior Diesel back home. They keep my truck on the road, and just great people. Yeah, and also Stay Smith. They helped me go over there and practice for the finals. They got put on good rodeos, so it takes a lot to get down the road.
You bet, you bet. And as you are standing here today, if some young person comes up to you and says, what does it take? What kind of advice do you have for a youngster trying to get started, whether it's rodeo or life?
It takes all you got. It takes a lot of hard work, but I'm here to tell you, you can put in the work and make it happen. You know, it's not by chance, it's by sheer hard work.
Absolutely, absolutely. Roger Sanford on a Saturday night. He is the winner here in Lexington, and he's on his way to Arlington, Texas, to the Globe Life Arena, the American Rodeo. 24 seconds, let me do that again. 24 seconds is all he's got that separates him and $2 million. Can you do it?
Absolutely.
Let's rock. Good to talk to you, my friend.
Sir. Thank you.
Friday night's interviews, moment came, and I got to tell you, I was reacting. We talk about reacting versus responding. I was trying to keep up with names and scores and runs and rides and things the announcers were talking about, what had just happened, who was next. And you didn't know who you're going to interview, so you had to pay attention to every one of them. And the truth is, I wasn't prepared. I didn't even have a pen and paper. What kind of reporter is that? I was depending on my memory, which isn't the best. And I got a little lucky. At least the Bareback and Saddle Bronc scores were the same. But that's when it hit me. This wasn't going to work. So I started outlining the interviews in my head, watching the ride, and thinking, where do I start? What matters here? What can't I miss? I need to at least get their name right and their hometown right and their score right and the event they're competing in correct. Because once you were in, it was already too late to figure it out. You're live, you're in the moment. You only have about 2 minutes with these folks. And I got to tell you, each and every one of them were just excellent to work with. They were so kind. They helped a struggling cowboy get their interviews right. And again, it is Saturday night. We are here in the All-Tech Arena, Lexington, Kentucky. And we got the winner of our Bulldogging, our steer wrestling tonight, Mr. Tristan Martin, a blazing 3.93 second run. Sulphur, Louisiana, dude. Talk a little bit about that run.
I knew I had a good steer, and I had to take a chance at the barrier. And I thought Gavin Swallow won it. I didn't know I did, but it worked out.
Boy, I'll say it worked out. And you run at the barrier. What goes through your mind? You got to press, right?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta try to win first every time, and if you don't, you tend to mess up. So just glad to do it.
Absolutely, and so much of this sport, I hear estimates of 90% mental. Is that a fair statement?
That's 100% true.
And how do you work on that mental mindset? Who do you work with?
You know, just spiritually try to stay right with God, and just try to be a better person, and that happens, and you tend to do better.
All right, absolutely. And you want to talk a little bit about sponsors?
Yeah, just very thankful for our sponsors, and if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, and they're always giving back, and, we benefit a lot from them.
Absolutely. $10,000 richer. Talk about your partner. Talk about your hazer.
I got my hazer's Tyler Pearson. I feel like he's probably one of the best in the world at what he does, and that's why I got him.
All right, excellent. You realize you are 3 throws away from $2 million. What goes through your mind?
If you try to think about the money and all that, it don't really work out. Just one steer at a time, and I got another rodeo tomorrow.
Well, you are bound, dude. You are on your way, Global Life Arena. Let me do that again. You are on your way to Arlington, Texas, Global Life Arena, and 3 throws away, $2 million on the line. Mr. Tristan Martin, your winner, 3.93. And let me ask you this: Sulphur, Louisiana. We just saw a Bronc rider from Sulphur, Louisiana, make some money. What's in the water down there?
Good Cajun cooking, I guess.
Is that what it is? Rock on, my friend.
Thank you.
Saturday morning, I went back and I watched those Friday night interviews. And they weren't as bad as I thought, which helped. Stan had done an excellent job of recording the video and getting us all framed up right, so we didn't have to worry about that. So I spent Saturday getting prepared. Printed the day sheets. I gathered up some pens and card stock, Sharpies, and I started organizing, thinking ahead, even practicing a few interviews, adjusted, did more practice, and then Saturday afternoon we slowed it all down. We had a great lunch with Sylvain Bourgeois, the manager of the St. Tite Western Festival Rodeo. He's the one who really set this all in motion. He talked to me about coming up and recording, and the focus was going to be on St. Tite being an American Rodeo Super Qualifier, which meant the winners of each event advanced all the way to the Saturday night show. And BJ Prince with Rawhide Rodeo was there. I've known BJ since he was about 16, and I got to tell you, very, very smart in the rodeo business. And then, of course, Stan and I. We had lots of good conversation. We talked about so many different things. We had some laughs. And by the time we got back to the arena, I felt relaxed. I felt ready. All right, we are here Saturday night. It's the All-Tech Arena. It is the finals, and I'm standing here with Bryce Dare. He wins the tie-down roping, and he is from Portales, New Mexico. 7.63 second. Take us through your run.
Yes, sir. I had a great calf. My buddy let me ride his horse. I just knew I needed to hit the barrier, get it on his neck, and be as fast as possible. Just 5 guys come back, so it's fastest time on 5, and just had to do my job and keep my head down.
Boy, I'll say you kept your head down. Talk a little bit about that horse. He played a big role.
Yes, sir. Casey Kingsbury owns her. He let me ride her tonight. She's 12, and she's rock solid. Just let me go do my job and not worry about anything else.
Absolutely. And any shout-outs for anybody?
My friends and family, they push me in so many different ways. They're awesome. They help me get up and down the road. Just can't name them all.
And talk about going down the road. You better have sponsors.
Yes, sir. I have all my sponsors on my shirt. Big Sky, The Axe, Trailers, Rattler, Lissy and Eccles Feed to help my horses get down the road. They're incredible. Rattler Ropes. It's an amazing team.
Absolutely. And are you taking the horse, the same horse, or are you taking the horse to Arlington, Texas?
Probably not. I might ride her. I probably won't. I just don't know what I'll have set up because I'm going to Logandale, Nevada tomorrow, so I'll have another horse out there.
Holy cow, you are rolling, dude.
Yes,
you are rolling. You realize you're only 3 catches away from $2 million.
Yes, sir. It's amazing money. It's unbelievable, really, how much the rodeo world is offering us to compete to that type of money.
Absolutely. And 5 weeks from today, he is going to be in Arlington, Texas, down there at the Globe Life Arena, shooting for, running for, gunning for $2 million. And right there beside me during this rodeo was Sierra Spratt. Now, Sierra was handling the live TV interviews for the American Rodeo on Fox Sports. The ones you see right there on the arena floor after the ride or the run, where they're holding the great big check and they're holding the belt buckle. And she works with the broadcast team, stepping right in after the moment, capturing that first reaction while it's still fresh. And I'll tell you, she is so calm, so professional, right on it. And we were standing there during the runs and the rides, sharing a garbage can like it was a desk. Both of us were tracking names, scores, moments, getting ready for whoever won the event. And you watch someone like that, and you learn. I can honestly say I lent Sierra Spratt a pen.
So you can think a little bit about it. I want you to talk about your horse a little bit. I'll ask you about that. My records show you won about $2 million in charities.
Yes.
And then I'm going to say you got any sponsors, anybody you want to give a shout out to.
Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Yep.
All right, it is Saturday night in the All-Tech Arena, and it is barrel racing time. And you see the young lady standing right here beside me. She is holding that beautiful just belt buckle because she just won our finals here tonight with a blazing run. Talk about your run.
Thank you. It was amazing. I don't have my horse that I ran is not a rodeo horse. He came in here, he did amazing, and I just give the glory to God.
Absolutely, and it's Miss Dusky Lynn Hall, Stephenville, chasing a win. Man, tell me about this horse.
He's amazing. He came from Georgia, and he came with me, and then I bought him, and then he's just been so amazing.
And I see here that you have in futurity competition, you have won over $2 million.
Yes, sir.
You are banking the dollars.
Yes.
Are you saving it?
Yes.
All right, excellent. And I see that you're 13 years of age.
Yes.
All right. You want to talk a little bit about sponsors? You want to give some shout outs?
My parents, of course, they're amazing, and all my amazing sponsors. I couldn't do it without them.
Absolutely. And you have punched your ticket. You know that, right? Yes. You are on your way to Global Life Arena, right? Yes. You are only 3 runs, if I do the math right, check my math, 9 barrels away from $2 million. Did I do my math right?
Yes.
All right. We're going to be cheering you on 5 weeks. You're going to be in Arlington. Have some fun.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Did we cover everything?
Yes.
Saturday night, about halfway through the interviews, I called Sam. He was driving, not watching the rodeo on TV. He just listened to me. I was describing the rides, the names, the scores, what had just happened, trying to paint the picture for him. And then I'd go do the interview, and after each interview, he gave me feedback. He'd say, go here next. Ask about the horse. See if there's something there. Now, during the interview, he could hear me. I couldn't hear him. So I stepped in, did the interview, came back out, and he coached me up for the next one. Just like riding Broncs. He's been my coach for a long, long time. And somewhere in there, I started thinking about what Sam and I talk about in our Quiet Enough to Ride series. Taking on something new. You breathe. You do it. You assess it in the moment, you adjust, and then you do it again.
All right, it is Saturday night here in the All-Tech Arena in Lexington, Kentucky, the American Rodeo Eastern Regional Qualifier. And 2 nights in a row, I get to talk to this young man. Of course, this is Jaden Roy, and he was 86.5 points tonight on a bull we call Nightcap. Dude, break it down. Give me the ride.
Wrangler, long live Cowboy.
Absolutely, Wrangler, long live Cowboy, yes. And tell me about the bull.
Listen, it was really fun. Another bull to the left, that's my, the best one. That's what I like the most. And in the mitt, and really happy about it. Really cool. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yep.
And what do you think of that belt buckle?
Listen, I didn't have really time to look at it, but
take a look.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I've been praying about that since a long time, so thank you, God.
Absolutely. And you're going to take this check. Now, before you take this check to the bank, make sure you flip it over and you endorse it on the backside. You know to do that, right?
Yeah, I know to do that.
I want you to walk in the bank, though, with it, okay? Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Now, one other thing. You realize it gets real.
I'm starting to realize it, but I'm going to realize it the most when I'm going to be 2 foot in Texas and ready for the $2 million bills.
Absolutely.
Yes,
and
sir.
in about 5 weeks, you are going to be in the Global Life Arena in Arlington, Texas. Yeah. Can you believe it? $2 million on the line just for you.
I know. That's what I said. I can't really believe it, but listen, that's what I've been dreaming for, so I'm going to go out there and do my job.
All right, Arlington bound. This is Jaden Roy, Quebec Cowboy.
That was Lexington, Kentucky. All-Tech Arena at the Kentucky Horse Park. 8 winners and 40 competitors advancing to the next step. They all head to Arlington, Texas, to the Globe Life Field, where the top 5 contenders in their event meet the top 5 from the 2025 in the PRCA. And from that, the top 4 go into the finals. And $2 million is sitting out there for the contenders. And for me, this was something new. Live in the moment interviews, video, no safety net. Even if it's wrong, it's all you get. And I got to tell you, the moment moves fast. You take a deep breath, you do it, you assess it, you adjust. And then you do it again and again and again. It's called learning. And like Jaden Roy told me, pressure is privilege. I think I have a bit of a sense of what he's talking about. I want to thank Jaylee, Jenna, and Lane with the American. I want to thank Stan and Sam, Sylvain and BJ for helping make this all happen. Now, thank you for coming along for this ride. This is Beyond the Chutes as presented by Parasite System. And we'll see you on video. This is Beyond the Chutes as presented by Parasite Systems and their partners at Midwest Veterinary Supply. We're back on the road in 2026, and now, more than ever, these stories matter. We're beginning our 4th year. Over 180 episodes in, and we're just getting started. You'll find us at rodeo reunions. You'll find us at today's events, and you'll find us right in the middle of it, recording, listening, and bringing these stories to you as they happen. We'll be at the King Brothers Rodeo Reunion May 30th in West Alexandria, Ohio. You can look them up on Facebook at King Brothers Rodeo. That's King BROS rodeo. And if you're there, come find us. We'd sure like to meet you. We're also working on a new series, Cowboys and Cowgirls Rolling Smooth. We've partnered with Stan Cromlish, the podcaster, author, and cowboy. And in February, we sat down at the Kickback Ranch Rodeo Reunion and talked about the parallels between RV life and rodeo life on the road. Something he captures in his Rollin' Smooth book series. This series is coming soon. You can check out his show, The Wandering Gypsy RV Life, on all the major streaming platforms. And he reminds us that all that wander are not lost. And we're proud to be supporting our BTC athletes during the 2026 rodeo season. Raymond Hotstedler, Eli Hirschberger, and I with Breakaway roper Aubrey Wolf. We'll be following their journey all season long, and it's already underway. Now, this episode is also supported by Simcox & Company Barbershop in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Deb, Tom, Eli, and Troy. Good people who take care of their community the same way this sport does. Because this isn't just a sport. It's a way of life. It's been built on hard work, respect, kindness, and people who still show up for each other. That's the Cowboy way. And if you believe in that, help us grow it. Follow us on our BTC Facebook page. Let's push this thing to 20,000 followers and beyond. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Subscribe, follow, and stay with us on the road. You don't want to miss a single episode this year. And if something you hear in one of our episodes sticks with you, share it with a friend, post it, text it, email it, because that's how these stories travel. That's how these stories get told. And again, these stories matter. From the road, from the arena, and from the people who live it and have lived it, this is Beyond the Chutes.
Happy trails to you until we meet again.